All right, welcome back, everybody, to week 4 of Sunbright Spotlight. This week, we've decided to bring some of our youth club or little league football players on with us. So introduce us, guys. Tell us your name, your jersey number, and the position you play.
My name's Brayley. My jersey number is number 1, and position I play is running back and linebacker.
Okay.
My name's Elijah, and I play quarterback and corner, and my jersey number is number 7.
Jonas?
I'm Jonas Gale, and on offense I play receiver, and say like two quarterbacks get hurt, I will probably play QB. On defense I play corner.
Sweet.
And my jersey number is 17.
Okay. All right, guys. So a couple of questions for you. So what's your favorite part about playing football, and why do you like playing football? We'll start with Braylon.
My favorite part about playing football is hitting, and
Just hitting?
yeah,
Yeah.
Hitting.
Why?
because it's fun to lay contact and see people cry.
Okay. All right, Elijah. Why do you play football? Why do you like it? Why'd you start playing?
Because I like running the ball,
Okay.
and that's all really.
Like scoring touchdowns?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jonas?
My favorite thing about football is probably like what Bailey said, probably hitting. And why I joined was probably because like I wanted to try new things.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool.
So you all play on the same team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could describe your team in one word, what would that word be?
Tough.
Tough?
Okay. Elijah?
Good.
Okay.
Good?
Positive.
Positive?
Okay.
So why do you say those things? Why do you say tough?
The reason why I say tough is because our line is tough. It's good. And our backs are good and
Okay.
fast.
Elijah?
Because we have a lot of athletes on our team.
Okay.
Making plays?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say?
Probably I would say because like most of the time we never give up and like we're always thinking positive.
Sweet. So y'all played 3 games, right?
4 games.
Oh, y'all played 4?
This is our 5th.
Y'all are 3-1 right now?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we want to know who's better at sports, you or Gavin?
My sibling, Gavin.
Gavin? Oh, come on, Rayleigh.
It's true. He's just better with ball handling and throwing.
Okay. All right, Elijah, who's better, you, Noah, Peppy, Taylor, or Ashlyn?
Me.
You? Why? Why are you the best?
Because my siblings, they're probably better at basketball, but I'm better at football.
Okay. All right. And Jonas, who's better, you or Michaela?
Me all the way.
All the way? Not even close?
All
Yeah.
sports?
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Every sport?
Michaela, you heard that.
Like close to me basketball.
Close, but not quite there.
Yeah. I think Michaela's better at
You think
Uh,
Michaela's better?
basketball.
Maybe in softball, right? We'll give
Yeah.
her softball.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with that. All right, so how many of you have scored a touchdown this year?
Me.
Oh, everybody's scoring
So y'all all
touchdowns.
scored
All right.
touchdowns. All right, so like rushing touchdowns, passing, like what kind of
Rushing.
rushing touchdowns? What about you, Jonas?
Rushing.
Rushing? What about you?
I think I threw one
You threw,
touchdown pass. No. Yeah, and I
And you
had
rushed.
rushing
how many
touchdowns.
how many touchdowns do you think are in this room combined with you 3 right now?
Well, I've
About
had like 2.
you
I
had
have
about
a
3.
touchdown and a 2.
I had about
5.
12.
I've had about 5. It's like
He has-
What? You've had 5 touchdowns?
Yeah, I have about 5.
I've had
Wow.
So about 19,
Two.
20.
So what you're saying is you guys are doing really well on offense. You're scoring a lot of points every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Okay.
20 touchdowns. So y'all have scored 100 and how many points?
Combined.
So Tennessee's offense has nothing on you guys,
Yeah,
right?
right.
You're scoring more than them. Okay.
Probably their
Right.
defense, but
So whenever you score that touchdown, what's your go-to touchdown, like dance or like any kind of celebration? Like, does your coach let you hit a touchdown celebration?
no, but
No,
we
You get, oh, y'all get a flag.
No one get a flag.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Oh.
I have one.
But you
Right.
do have one.
Can you show us?
Can you show us?
what it is?
Yeah, it's bring it around town.
Oh, I like that.
I have a pass play, so if I get it and I score a touchdown, bring it around town.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, Elijah, we got
Oh, you're
Gritty. Oh, good
You're
old
hitting
Gritty.
the Justin Jefferson. What about you, Jonas? What would you say?
What's your dance?
does,
What's that called?
does it have a name?
I don't know.
No, that's the Jonas Carroll, right?
Yeah.
You're patenting that.
So y'all play on Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what time your game is on Saturday?
Yes, it's at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock in the morning?
No,
No,
Oh, at
8 p.m.
night.
at Oliver Springs. This game coming
Oh.
up is going to be at night.
Late games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tonight.
So you do know what comes on before y'all's game, right?
The spotlight.
Oh, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Georgia.
Tennessee, Georgia.
Yeah.
So who's going to win, Tennessee or Georgia at Braley?
Tennessee.
By how much?
About, I'm going to say a good 10, 15.
10, 15 points? What do
Yep.
you think, Elijah?
Tennessee.
How much?
100.
By 100? All right. Jonas?
Probably like, I would say 26, 15.
26-15. You got a score prediction.
So you got an exact score you want
Yeah.
to predict. All right.
Somewhere
So
around there.
if the score's 26-15, y'all heard it first right here.
So none of y'all are able to go to the game, obviously, because you got a game, right?
Yeah.
Are y'all going to watch the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Are you going to go down and beat Oliver Springs?
Yeah.
Do we like Oliver Springs?
No.
Do y'all have anything to say to the people watching the Sunbright Spotlight?
Make sure to come watch your game Saturday.
Yeah. Come out and support them.
What about you, Elijah? You got anything to say?
No.
No? What about you, Jonas?
Like, if you try new things, never get down on yourself for it.
A
Okay.
little bit of motivation from
Yeah.
Jonas. I love
Yeah.
that. That boy.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for coming out. Thanks for answering our questions. We'll Friday morning, this will come out. Of course, we're recording on Thursday, but this will come out tomorrow. So anything else, Coach Crouch?
No, hopefully y'all go Saturday and get the win.
All right. Thank you. Welcome back. We're going to start calling this the Stevens Sideline segment with Coach Stevens here. Stevens Sideline segment. This is week 4. Back with Coach Stevens. Coach, thanks for joining us again. Just a couple of questions. So your team this week, we're 1-2 heading into week 4. We just faced probably one of the top programs in the state of Tennessee in Hampton last week. What did you and your players take away from that game? What do you think you could take from that moving forward?
Well, I like that we found some, resolve there in the second half and tried to compete despite what the scoreboard was saying, despite that things did not go our way. I felt like we got better. I think our kids need to realize that they've got to rise to the challenge each and every week, no matter who their opponent is. And, it's not right now. Anyway, it's not all about what the score of the game is or what the result of the game is. It's about our growth and our development and trusting that process and understanding that one game in particular did not hinder us from reaching our goals that we've set for our team and ourselves. Obviously no one wants to lose. So that, no one was happy about Friday night, but there's still positives to take away from it. It was a film that we could watch and learn from and get better from moving forward to help us still reach our goals.
Yeah.
I think that if anything, it gave us something to learn from.
You talk about getting better and reaching those goals, and every season has turning points, and the overall goal is for us to be better than we were at the beginning of the season, right? That's what we strive for. What areas of growth and improvement have you seen in your guys over these last 3 weeks heading into this week's game?
I think that the biggest area of improvement that I've saw is just excitement amongst the players.
Mm-hmm.
They're having fun. We had a great day of practice yesterday. We're competing with each other in practice, which is going to help us compete against our opponents on Friday nights. And that was kind of new to them in the beginning. I know that in the past numbers weren't where they needed to be sometimes, and it hindered them. I know that some of the coaches on our staff that was, here last year they was like, we never got to go 11 on 11 in practice.
Right.
So, and now we're getting to do that. We're amping up and competing with each other and putting, a down and distance to everything. And there's a winner in practice, which helps us prepare to win games on Friday night. So, I think just the overall excitement level of our players is the biggest thing. Also, we have kids that believe and trust in what we're doing. That people, and actually I think that you all said that you had to talk to a few players, but I've had multiple adults come up to me and was like, hey, I saw your kids out town and they were talking about how they thought they could win this game or how they thought they could do this or accomplish this. That's where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try each and every week as coaches to do our job to put them in the best possible situation or position to be successful, but it starts with them.
Yeah.
It starts and ends with the players believing in themselves and trusting in each other, and that goes a long way. Some of the best coaching I have ever done is let athletes be athletes. And we have a handful of athletes that are just special. They just, for whatever reason, never believed in themselves enough to be successful. And I think we're starting to turn the page on that, and I think you're going to see some good things the last stretch of this football season.
So as you guys get ready for this week's game against Jellicoe, what's the biggest message you're giving your players to help them bounce back from this past week and building their confidence for this week?
I understand the question, but it's not a bounce back for us. Like I said, Friday night, it was unfortunate, but it didn't hinder us. I tell our kids every week, it's not about going 10-0 in football.
Yeah.
It's about going 1-0 10 times.
Right.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen, So as soon as Friday night ended, we're on to the next opponent. And we just got to relish in the opportunity to get one step closer to reaching, the goals that we've set for our team. And I'll just go ahead and tell everyone, the goals that our kids and our coaches come together collectively and set was have a winning season. So be above 500 and go to the playoffs. And anything below that is, we're not going to be satisfied.
Yeah.
So those right there, knowing what our goals are and knowing that they're still attainable, that is the motivation to get it done on Friday night against Jellicoe and then next week against whoever the next opponent is.
Yeah.
So was that kind of the mindset on Monday? Guys
absolutely.
come in and
the mindset each week is on to the next one. We can, the goals that we've set for each other and ourselves is still obtainable. Let's go to work. And so far, we've had a great week of practice.
Good.
Need to finish that off with a great polished day today, but we've had a great week.
Well, we always get serious and we talk ball, but there's always a point on the Sunbright Spotlight where we cut up and have a good time. So we had youth league players, Brayley, Elijah, and Jonas on earlier, and they showed us their go-to touchdown dance. Now, they're not allowed to do them, but if they ever were, that's what they would do. So we want to know, from a coach's perspective, what you score a big touchdown late in the game or even just you score a touchdown. What's your go-to? Is it the Tiger Woods fist bump? Is it, are we jumping up and down? What are we doing?
I'm a animated person anyway, so it's untelling. I've got a bad shoulder, and it lets me know real quick when I get too animated. And I'm sure, if you ask Bryson Lay, I'd be clapping. So something along those lines of this fist bump.
I'll tell you what Bryson Lay wants to see after a touchdown. We're going for one. He wants that field goal, doesn't he?
Hey, we're the record. Bryson Lay is 2 for 2.
He's doing good. Yeah.
He is. So my mind went back many years ago. We was coaching a kid at Sky High, and we was in a JV game, and this kid scores, and he celebrates, and the flag comes out, and Coach Shannon's ripping him, and he's like, "Act like you've been there before, son," and the player's like, "That's the first time I've ever seen it."
I haven't been here before.
He hadn't been there.
This is my first
Yeah,
video.
so he had never been there. Coaches statement, he took literal. He's like, I'm celebrating. That's the first time I've ever done it. So
I'm curious what Coach Shannon's response was to that.
Yeah.
we a lot of laughs after
Yeah.
the fact. You
Right.
know. During the moment, it was like,
Yeah.
how do you respond? To
Yeah.
that? But that's what I thought about during the touchdown celebration. Coached him hard on it, man. He's like, that's the first time.
Well, y'all play Jellicoe Friday. Hopefully we go down there and get a big win. Quick question I was just thinking of. How do you feel about playing on a turf field?
I mean, I'm indifferent about it. It depends on the weather situation and things. They're nice, but grass fields can be just as nice if it ain't muddy and stuff. So it doesn't impact me at all. I know that there's kids that have preferences. I'm sure that we'll have a bunch of them wearing the turf tape and things that look good. And, it's I will say from last week's segment, I've paid attention, and 6'7" is definitely something that has said a lot.
We figured you would hear it now after that.
It has said a lot, and I didn't realize it at all.
So you got we're going down to Jellicoe tonight, and then tomorrow night. Sorry,
Yeah.
We're going down to Jellicoe tomorrow night, and then big game on Saturday. Tennessee plays Georgia. What are we thinking there? Score prediction from a head coach right here. What do we got?
I think that it's going to be a close game, no matter what. I think the Vols will come out on top. I hope. So I don't know what the score will be, but I just think that it'll be a one score ball game either way, with hopefully Tennessee winning.
You think more of a defensive standoff or an offensive shootout? What do you think?
Man, as a defensive coach, I want to say defense.
Yeah.
But then, just knowing the firepower of, any collegiate football team that on any given Saturday, it'll just be a close game.
I feel like Tennessee's offense has looked solid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Quarterback seems pretty good so far.
Yeah,
so he'll get tested though this Saturday for
this
sure.
will be his first,
Be a
real
different,
test.
I think it's a different caliber of opponent this week, but hopefully it stands true and Vols get a win.
Well, anything else you want to add this week, Coach? The fans, anything?
No, just continue to support our kids. They're working hard. They're getting better, and I think that the product that we put out each Friday is going to continue to show their hard work, and I think it'll get better. I'm not saying that we're going to win every Friday, but I think that we'll be proud of the product we put out on the field. So just support the kids. One
last thing I forgot to mention. Wanted to congratulate Stetson Patton. He got the MoCo score Beyond the Scoreboard, Morgan County Today, the newspaper. They show that they do with Kyle and Tommy. Yeah. Stetson got Player of the Week for the county for his fumble recovery for a touchdown and what he did Friday night. So I'd like to give a shout out to him. And then Emily Piles was on there as well. So if you guys ever have a chance, go check out their show. But Coach Crouch, anything else?
Nope. Ready to see a good football game tomorrow night.
All right. Well, that concludes our spotlight this week, and go Tigers.